Hello, my dear students. Once again, welcome to our online physics classroom. In the previous session, we had discussed about distance and displacement. You might have understood the difference between distance and displacement now. We can consider displacement as the big brother of distance because distance gives us the magnitude of path length. At the same time, displacement gives us both magnitude and direction of that path length. That is, distance with direction forms displacement. Distance is a scalar quantity. At the same time, displacement is a vector quantity. Today, we will discuss about another set of physical quantities, that is speed and velocity. So it's just like distance and displacement. There is also some relationship between speed and velocity. So let's get started. So speed and velocity. Children, how do you know an object is traveling faster or slower than other object? For that, we need to consider the distance covered by that object in a given time. For example, here consider there are two cars A and B. Car A covers 40 kilometers in 1 hour. Okay. And at the same time, car B covers 60 kilometers in 1 hour. So what do you think? Which car moves faster? So you will say car B moves faster than A. What makes you to say that car B moves faster than A? Yes, you consider the distance traveled by both the cars in a given specified time. So within the same time, 1 hour, car B covers more distance than car A. So here we have considered the distance traveled by the objects within a given time. This ratio, distance divided by time, is known as speed. So this ratio helps us to determine how fast or how slow an object is with respect to other. So we can say speed is a physical quantity which helps us to determine how fast or how slow an object is with respect to another object. Also, how do we define speed? Speed is defined as the distance traveled by an object in given time. So we got the definition for speed. What is the next step? Next is to find out its standard unit. So from the equation itself, we can easily find out the standard unit of speed. Here, what is speed? Distance by time. And what is the standard unit of distance? It's meter. What is the standard unit of time? It is second. So what will be the unit of speed? SI unit or standard unit of speed will be meter per second. Also, other units are there, that is kilometer per hour and miles per hour. Also feet per minute. All are units of speed, but generally we will use these two units to express speed, meter per second and kilometer per hour. And among these units, meter per second is the standard unit for speed. And how will you convert kilometer per hour to meter per second? Just multiply the value in kilometer per hour by 5 by 18. So we can discuss it in the further session. Okay. So this is speed. And here speed gives us the magnitude of the distance traveled by an object. It doesn't give any sense of direction of motion of that object. Hence we can say speed is a scalar quantity. Okay, so speed is a scalar quantity because speed specifies only the distance traveled by the object. It does not give any idea about the direction of motion of that object. So just find out the speed of car A and B using this equation. Here, the distance covered by A is 40 kilometer, time is 1 hour. So what will be the speed of A? Yes, the speed of A will be distance by time, that is 40 by 1. 40 by 1 is 40 itself, 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, and here distance traveled by B is 60 and time is 1 hour. So what will be the speed of B? Speed of B will be 60 kilometer per hour. See, look at the speed value. So which is faster? B is faster than A. Then how will you convert this kilometer per hour to meter per second? Yes, just multiply it with 5 by 18. So here, how will you convert 60 kilometer per hour to meter per second? So 60 kilometer per hour, just multiply it with 5 by 18. Then here, 6 into 3, 18, 6 into 10, 60. So you will get 50 by 3. And what is 50 by 3? 50 by 3 is nearly 16.6. Then what will be the unit? Meter per second. So you have converted kilometer per hour, 60 kilometer per hour to meter per second. So what is the value of B? What is the speed of B in meter per second? 16.6. Also, if we know the speed and time, we can easily calculate the distance covered by an object. How is it possible? We know that speed is equal to distance by time. So from this equation, what will be distance? Distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. Okay, so if we know the speed and time, we can easily calculate the distance covered by the object using this equation. What are the important points regarding speed? Yes, speed determines how fast an object is moving or how slow an object is moving, and it is defined as the distance traveled by an object in unit time. And what is the formula for speed? Speed is equal to distance by time. It is a scalar quantity because it specifies only the magnitude of distance. We don't have any sense of direction from the value of speed. And also its SI unit is meter per second. Next, let's discuss about velocity of an object. Velocity. The speed simply tells us how fast or slow an object moves. It doesn't give us any idea about the direction. But is there any physical quantity which tells us speed along with the direction? Yes, that physical quantity is velocity, and this velocity is denoted by lowercase v. Okay, so how does it differ from speed? Suppose I traveled north with a speed of 50 meter per second in 1 minute. So here, this is my starting point, and from here I have traveled to north. And how much is the speed? My speed is 50 meter per second. And what is the time? Time is 1 minute. So within 1 minute, with the speed of 50 meter per second, I had traveled to the north direction. And let the total distance of this path, let it be 3200 meter. And if I traveled with a speed of 50 meter per second, after 1 minute, where is my location? That means how much distance is covered by me after 1 minute. So if you know the speed and if you know the time, you can easily find out the distance covered. Before that, you must convert minute to second because speed is given in meter per second. So you must convert time from minute to second. And how much 1 minute? 1 minute is 60 seconds. Okay. So what will be the total distance traveled? Yes, total distance traveled is equal to speed into time. What is speed? 50. And what is time? 60 seconds. So what will be the total distance traveled? 3000 meter. So after 1 minute, I will be somewhere here. Let it be 3000. Let this distance be 3000 meter. Okay, so this I can identify, or you can identify my exact location since I have specified the direction. That means I have traveled to the north with a speed of 50 meter per second. But if I simply says that I have traveled to the I have traveled with a speed of 50 meter per second in 1 minute. So how do you locate my position after 1 minute? Because from here, suppose consider the same example from A to B, and after I have traveled with a 50 meter per second, with a speed of 50 meter per second in 1 minute. So I can travel in this direction. 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 I can also travel in this direction. I can also travel in this direction. Because I didn't specify the direction. So it will be very difficult for you to locate my actual position after 1 minute since I have not specified any direction of motion. So if we simply says about the speed, it doesn't give any sense of direction. But if I say 50 kilometer to the north, or if I say I have traveled to the north with a speed of 50 meter per second, you can easily identify my location. So in this case, we are getting, or we are finding out the velocity. So velocity is the physical quantity that helps us to determine speed of an object along with its direction. So here also we can consider velocity as the big brother of speed. How will you define velocity? Velocity is defined as displacement traveled by an object in unit time, because while defining velocity, it's not sufficient to consider the distance. We need to know about the direction also. So if we want to know about the direction, we must substitute displacement here, not distance, because only displacement gives us an idea of the direction of motion of the object. So this is the expression for velocity. Velocity equal to displacement by time. Since velocity gives us an idea of both direction and magnitude, it's a vector quantity. Then what will be the unit of velocity? Same unit as that of speed, because the unit of displacement is meter, unit of time is second. So the unit of velocity will be meter per second. Also kilometer per hour is the to express velocity. So let's go through the important points regarding velocity. Velocity is defined as displacement traveled by an object in unit time, and its formula is displacement divided by time. It's a vector quantity. Its SI unit is meter per second.